We're in the top four, but I think it's time to go. This is episode 4 of the Newcastle Beta. Hello, so welcome back to episode 4 of my Newcastle United beta save. This is episode 4, this is the final episode of the season, and as you can see, we have got ourselves into a top 4 spot. Can we hold on to that top 4 spot? We've got both Leeds and Chelsea right on our tails. Leeds, probably not, unless there's an 11 goal swing. However, Chelsea are just 2 points behind us, so we need to get a result against Burnley. A draw will be enough for Champions League football next year. However, I'm calling it a day. So when we get to the end of the season, after this game, I am going to resign, and I'm going to announce that right on. Oh no, it doesn't give you the option. We'll do it after. So yeah, what it is, I'm going to resign after the season. So what we'll do, we'll get straight into today's game, and then after the game, we'll have a look at how we've done in all the competitions. So yeah, let's jump into today's action. So we are playing the Sexy Salmon, and yeah, it's a formation I put together. I had a little bit of fun off. It's not been the best, but it's been okay. So I'm going to run with it for now. And yeah, I've been flicking between that and obviously the TOON, which is a GYRFM sort of spine. But I've been enjoying the Sexy Salmon, and you know, it's done us well. So we're going to stick with that today. So we're going to start with Onana in goal. Back three of Lascelles, Saul and Tarkowski. Wing backs, we're going to have Loddy and Kelevin. And then in the centre of midfield, we've got Gravenberch and Willock. And then we've got Fatty Fraser out wide with Belotti up there as the poacher. Again, all we need is a draw for today's game, and that gives us Champions League football for next year, which obviously we won't be around for. But what I'm going to do, as soon as this save is over, what I'm going to be doing is I am going to be moving this over potentially to the the Twitch, and I'll be playing this same save over there. So I'm going to have the year at Newcastle behind me, and then I'm going to try and go to as many random clubs in as far places as possible, and yeah, we'll go from there and see what we can do, and we'll keep an eye on Newcastle as we go. But that's the plan anyway. As Gravenberch has a free kick, it's taking a deflection, but Ansu Fati picks it up. What can Fati do? Fatty, oh, he's got to win the penalty. That's got to be a pen. It's got to be. Referee's going to give it. It's been consulted with VAR. It's got to be awarded, hasn't it? Penalty awarded. So we have a chance from the spot. Who's taking it? I can't remember who's taking it. Is it Belotti? Of course it's Belotti. And no doubt that he was going to score that then. Look at that, 17th goal of the season. 17th. He hadn't scored for Torino before I signed him. So, you know, he's done really well for us. At least I don't think he had. Yeah, he's got 17 in the season so far, so that's always nice. As Burnley now have a chance coming forward. As Cork, oh, he's giving it away to Willock. Willock is driving forward. Sets Belotti free. Can Belotti get into the box? He's gone for it. Ooh. Okay. Here we are again. It's a good amount of highlights here as Ansu Fati finds Willock. I'm not too sure what happened there. I think it hit off Ansu Fati, but I'm not 100% sure on what that happened there. Burnley are now playing a bit of football. That's not Brexit football. Sean Dyche still in charge here. Loddy, ooh, he went for it, the Brazilian. He went for it. You know, Calvin and Loddy are definitely the modern day Cafu and Roberts. Wait, Roberto Carlos, sorry. Roberts? Who's Roberts? But yeah, Lewis is on. Having that shot has obviously killed Loddy. Don't I'm not happy with the performance out there. I can think we can do better. Definitely on top, but I think we can do better. So Gravenberch whips it in. Belotti's free. Is he offside? Ah, he's offside. He's offside. I don't know if you've noticed it, but I've noticed it. You struggle when it's this end. But if it goes to VAR and you see the linesman stay where he is, it's been ruled out. Every single time, ruled out. If you see the linesman run away, it's gonna count. It's gonna class as a goal. So that's just a little bit of a hint. It's better when it's on the other end because you can see it. But I noticed the lino in the corner then. But yeah, that's one way to tell whether it's actually going to be given as offside. As we are knocking on the door. Oh, and my right back, my Cafu, the newborn Cafu, gets his first ever goal for Newcastle in my last game. What? How kind are you, Calvin? Calvin? How would you pronounce that? Yeah, that's nice. That's only 2-0. Only 2-0. Obviously, Belotti's strike being ruled out. See! Tarkowski. See! My voice went a little bit then. Played it out to Lascelles. Lascelles to Willock. Willock, oh, what a ball to Belotti, who taps it home. The sexy salmon football. That's what we're talking about. That is what we like to see. Belotti just runs away. Happy days, happy days. And we have pretty much run all over Burnley here. Let's get some subs on. As the subs are all unhappy. It's probably because they don't play as much as they want to, but we're getting the results, so who cares? Roberts has gone off now, playing a 5.8 for Burnley. Dirty Leeds have got a goal back against Aston Villa. And that is it. Game, set and match. That is the end of the season. The walk of appreciation to the fans. I could do it at the TOON. I don't see why no one else can do it at the TOON. Just a bit of the right signings, a bit of the right system. Obviously, this is only a computer game, but there you are. Confirmation that we finished 4th. We needed to get the win. Well, to be fair, we needed the point because, as you can see, Chelsea got what they needed. Did they? No, they didn't, did they? Had we? Oh yeah, had we lost? Yeah, they got what they needed. Which means by winning, we did what we had to do. So, you know, other results from around the ground, and that is your final Premier League table in the first season. Aston Villa, look how high you are there. Dean Smith's gone now. Obviously sacked at the point of this recording, so absolutely shocking. But yeah, before I move on, Eddie Howe at Newcastle. I think it's a good move, but at the end of the day, I think they've got to rein it in a little bit. Remember, this is the guy that spent 40 million on Dominic Solanke and Jordan Ibe at Bournemouth. Not the best track record. So, next season, 110 million and 2.1 on the wage. Obviously, we're not going to be here. So, let's round off this season with a quick look. And this is our results all overall. Obviously, if you want to at any point, pause it. As we scroll down. That patch there, I think we could have gone for the title had we not had that patch there. And there you go. There you have it. That was all of the fixtures. FA Cup, we were knocked out Man City 4-3. Cracking game. And that is it for the season. Club info. Nothing really added. I'm not on the favoured personnel or the icons. Don't think I would be. Only been here a season. Okay, so here we are with the end of season review. So what we're going to have a little look at is the deals that we did. So the board, we're going to look at the board transfer reactions. So Saul was a B-. Belotti was only a C+. Are they mad? 18 games, 18 goals, 2 assists. Loddy was only a C+. Gravenberch, a C+. He's a wonder kid. Anana, Druggy, was at a B. Willock a D, but obviously that was before me. Dest was only a C+. Tarkowski, they gave an E. I thought he did quite well when he come in, to be fair. Gordon was an E. Cleven, C. The boy I brought in to send back out on loan, Yaboa, C. And Sue Fatty down as a B-. Mavidi, before my time. I've seen, and of course these guys get A's. Shocking. We're not going to go through the signs on all these, but these were all the players that were sold this year. You know, I was pleased to get rid of Joelinton, but the club didn't want it. Whatever. Shocking, Newcastle. So there you are. They are delighted with how the Premier League unfolded. The FA Cup, they were disappointed, and the Carabao Cup, I don't think they really cared too much. Biggest win, 5-0 against Palace. Match to remember was a 3-1 over Leicester, and goal of the season came from Mr. Ryan Gravenberch himself against Watford. Finances, obviously everything's going to be green in the first season. Ansu Fati with the most shirts sold, along with Belotti, Maxim, Fraser and Wilson. And this is how we lined up. Obviously I did change it towards the end of the season, so manager awards, didn't really get any. Player of the Word, so Fans Player of the Year, Ryan Fraser. Young Player of the Year, Bloody at 24. I don't think that's a young player, is it? Signing of the season was C. Goal of the season, Gravenberch, as we saw. Top goal scorer, Belotti, and he only came in halfway through the season. I wish I'd signed him in the first transfer window. Maxim with the assist, 21 overall. Fair play to Maxim. Most player of the matches was Ryan Fraser. Ryan Fraser a 10 rating. Most passes completed was Lascelles. And yeah, you can pause for the rest of that. Highest transfer fee that behind my head was Ansu Fati for 42.29 million. And that is it, guys. Thank you very, very much for checking this little series out. I've resigned, as promised, but the board want me to stay. This is obviously new to Football Manager. I think this is brilliant. I didn't know this was going to happen. I've changed my mind. I signed the contract and I'm happy to stay. Sorry for wasting your time. I'm afraid I'm keen to leave unless you can offer me a reason to stay. I've got no intention. I think my time has come. I'm going to go with that one as promised. They're incredibly disappointed that I've decided to leave, and they will sorely miss me. You'll miss my leadership at the club. We would rather it didn't come to this, but we wish you all the best for the future. Newcastle United, you've been an absolute pleasure to manage on this game. You wouldn't have been a pleasure had you not been taken over.